YouTube! I gotta get my YouTube voice. Guys, I'm in the middle of my subathon stream, but we just got news, 4 a.m. for us, that Smilegate is now nerfing. Guys, can y'all believe this, chat? Oh my lord! Okay, real talk. We read this already. This is a huge surprise. And we kind of went through the rules, or sorry, what's actually happening here. So, just to catch y'all up, this is for the balance patch that's slated for the October 27th. And they've said they're going to release other candidates. So, long story short, guys, Hua Young is getting nerfed, and there might be more nerfs coming. It could just be more buffs as well, but we'll see that in future info. So, Chad and I just talked. Guys, essentially, Hua Young is getting all of her skills adjusted. Both the skill 1, the skill 2 passive, and the skill 3. And they have all the notes here. So, we'll go through each individual one just real briefly. They kind of give an explanation. But the big thing is now Smilegate is opening up to nerfs. And on top of that, guys, stay tuned till the end, because they're going to give you a selector, essentially, if you want to recall the Hua Young. And it sounds like we can get Lua. So maybe y'all can save some bookmarks. Actually, guys, chat, let's just, for the first time ever, let me talk live with my chat here while we're recording. Boys, how many of y'all think they're going to maybe make an announcement that you can't get Lua? I feel like that'd be a little bit of an oversight. They want us to spend bookmarks. I have a feeling they might say no Lua on the recall list just for this one time. But yeah, let's go through the changes real quick. YouTube, so Supersonic Kick is now, they're getting more damage. However, it has to hit. So versus evasion units, against ice units, we have 50% miss. We won't get that extra damage proc, like it's sort of like a built-in Uberius Tooth if we miss. On top of that, we don't get the combat readiness push, okay? So that's skill 1. We do get some more damage here, but overall that is a nerf. Pretty big time to it. It limits what we can fight against. The passive on the skill 2 Prairie Hawk, we lose 20% attack, straight up. And then the skill 3, they're lowering the amount, or sorry, they're making it harder for Hua Young to kill. She'll do less damage to targets that are closer to her in health, but hopefully she'll do the same, if not more damage, to units that, you know, have way bigger health pool than she does. On top of that, they're also increasing the +1 turn cooldown, which I think everyone here would agree. She cycled back to that skill 3 way too fast, especially on Soulburn, so this was definitely needed. But all three of these together means Hua is going to be significantly worse off. We're not sure yet. Some people in my chat right now are saying she's going to be like really, really bad, but maybe Smilegate did an okay job and she'll still be a tank buster and maybe still be viable in some areas, but she's definitely not going to be the monster that kills like 90% of the cast. And they kind of explained that in their definitions here, that she was kind of making it so that all other damage units kind of felt inferior to her, and she answered too much of the field. So, yeah, chat saying Rylet buff, no CR push is pretty significant. They probably, in all honesty, should have only changed maybe 1 or 2 of these. Nerfing all 3 of the skills makes it so the recall, guys, let's go ahead and head over to the recall section. Seems a lot more tasty. So, right here, boys, if we kind of went through something similar with the ML4 bug fixes, they gave you an option. Essentially, what's going to happen when Hua Young nerfs go through October 27th, you'll be able to have a button. You click it, and it's going to show you the entire pool of heroes that you can choose from if you want to recall her. And they've said here, guys, that all the units will be available as of the recall starting date. So any unit that came out before 10/27 will be available. And they didn't say anything about Lua. So if you guys didn't use Hua a lot, if you think these nerfs are enough that you don't want to use her anymore, then start planning who you want to get with that selector, because it sounds like we can pick anybody that came out prior to 10/27, which should include Lua. Just no collab units, no limiteds. That's usual. And then on top of that, boys, if you have slates, if you have katas, phantasmas, all that stuff, that should be included as per normal. But yeah, guys, this is actually insane. It kind of came out of nowhere. Chat, how do we feel about this? I think we're kind of torn. We've been blindsided, and this came out of left field. This means we're open to nerfs. We'll see if there's any more nerfs coming in the 10/27 patch. But we do have kind of a I think some people are questioning a little bit on Smilegate's nerf policy. So imagine, guys, let's say the next unit on the chopping block could be Apocalypse Ravi. What else are we saying, boys? Apocalypse Ravi, maybe Conqueror Lilius, maybe Rand, things like that. If Smilegate does 2 significant nerfs instead of maybe more slighter nerfs, right? Just do 1 slight nerf at a time and then kind of build it up. The problem is every balance patch takes 8 weeks. And so they probably want to get all this patch. They want to get all the nerfs out at once. That's one of the problems having 8-week balance patches. But yeah, guys, don't don't rejoice over your Hua nerf just yet, because who knows if your most coveted unit, your Apocalypse Ravi, is next on the chopping block and they nerf all 3 of her skills. But overall, I think this is a good thing. Let's see how Smilegate chooses the next nerf targets. And hopefully this is a net positive for us, guys. More balance. This is absolutely crazy. First time in Epic 7 history. They kind of also mentioned real quick the reason behind these nerfs. They're very apologetic. And they back it up that Hua was actually pushing out the units. I think this just came out a little bit too late, but all right, guys. Collab units are safe, hopefully. And yeah, YouTube will catch you in the next one. Sorry for kind of a spur of the moment video. We're in the middle of a subathon, so I still got to stay up for 26 hours. I'll catch you all in the next one. Shout out to my guys here chilling with me, keeping me company at 4 a.m. We're playing some Elden Ring on the side, but we had to tell y'all about this patch. All right, guys, take it easy. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.